92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will get a hold of the person that has blown you off and ask them why, and hopefully things will become very awkward.
Well, sometimes it ends well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
It does, sometimes. We've got Faith on the phone right now. Faith emailed us about a guy named Cole who you met on a dating website, Faith?
Yeah,
Have you gone on a lot of dates from that website?
a couple, but this was the first one that I actually enjoyed, where I actually liked the guy.
Have you met a lot of weirdos?
Luckily I haven't had any experiences with that, but I've heard a lot of bad ones.
Yeah.
Tell us about your date. What'd you guys do?
We met up for happy hour. We decided to do a low key sort of thing,
Okay.
and I actually felt like he liked me. I liked him. It was going really well.
Any awkward moments at all?
Some of my friends actually came, and some of his friends came. So
Uh-huh.
I think we enjoyed the happy hour a little bit too much. We did.
You drank too much is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From what I remember.
From what I remember.
So
Okay.
you got hammered at happy hour.
Maybe I forgot to eat my lunch that day.
Okay.
All right, sure.
Was he drunk?
We all were having a really good time. With $5 margaritas, it can easily happen.
Oh, yeah, it can.
Ooh.
Well, talking about
Faith, how did the date end? How did you get home if you were both drunk?
I got home fine.
Did you share a kiss?
I think so.
Oh, no.
So this is less of a second date update and more of a, hey, can you help me retrace my night?
Oh, no.
Is there any...
No, we had a nice time. There was a kiss involved.
All right.
I do recall that. But, I haven't heard from him.
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
A little bit, but, I don't want to be that girl who's, desperate to,
Right.
It's I don't play that way. It's if you're interested, you're going to contact me, so I'm not going to be that desperate girl,
Okay. Well, we'll get him on the phone and ask him why he hasn't called you.
Stay sober until then.
Or don't. It could make the phone call more fun. However you want to handle it is fine. But we're going to get him on the phone right after this, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Faith is on the phone. She met a guy named Cole online. Met him at happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
Her friends showed up. His friends showed up. She got wasted.
Yeah.
Right, Faith?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it. All right, we're going to call Cole, the guy that you went out with right now, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him what happened that night and why he hasn't called you back, basically, because you don't really remember parting ways with him, right?
Yeah, it's buggy.
Okay, you remember that he kissed you and he said that he had a good time. Or slurred it.
Right.
You're not sure which.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll call him right now. Feel free to jump in on the phone whenever you want to.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Cole, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Cole, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
Hey, are you familiar with our show and our radio station at all?
Yeah?
Okay.
What's up?
Well, I'm calling because I wanted to talk to you about a girl named Faith that you went out on a date with.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I know.
You guys had a little bit to drink on your date.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
She had a little bit.
Okay.
More than, well, yeah.
Have you
right.
heard the second date updates before, Cole?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess you know now that's what this is. Faith emailed us and asked us to call you. And I
Great.
suppose, I normally don't do this, but I suppose you already know, since you know how the second date updates work, that Faith is on the phone. Faith,
Yeah, hi.
why don't you ask him yourself why he didn't call you back?
Okay. So yeah, what's the deal? I haven't heard from you in a week, and I thought we had a fun time.
Just make this as awkward as possible.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's not awkward. It's just
Hi.
hey, dude, what's up? We had fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. it was great fun until you got really drunk and you started doing your little dance moves that you did as a kid.
What does that even mean?
You don't remember that?
I mean, sure, we were dancing, but what do you mean?
What did she do?
Oh my God! Well, she started out slow. She started with a waltz,
What?
The waltz.
So like formal ballroom dancing.
Drunken?
and then I believe it went into the salsa, and then the tango,
Okay.
and then you're trying to get me to do this with you.
How long did her
And then-
performance last?
Oh my God! Yeah, like I don't even know.
First of all,
Ridiculous.
Faith, real quick, do you remember dancing at all?
I mean, I remember dancing. I didn't know I did the tango and
Okay.
the salsa.
Cole, I'm a little confused. So, were you guys dancing together and she just was a horrible dancer, or she just started doing dance moves and wanting you to do them? I don't get it. Explain to me what happened.
No, she just started doing these dance moves. You told me you did this when you were like 5, and then now you're starting to do, like
Yeah. Cole, that's what I was going to ask you. You said little kid dance moves. So, was she like, oh, I used to dance when I was a kid, and then wanted to show you them or something?
yeah, and it was like, yeah, it was really kind of embarrassing actually.
Cole,
Really?
if
Like-
she
Wait, okay, so it was embarrassing for you, so that's the only reason? Like, it's not like there was anything inherently wrong with me. You're just upset that I'm
No, you're a great girl, but like if you get too drunk next time, if there is a next time, like what else is going to come out? Is Mr. Rogers going to show up or Sesame Street? Like,
Cole, if she had been doing the ridiculous dance moves sober, would it have embarrassed you?
probably.
I don't see the big deal. I mean,
Me
I
either.
pull out some tap
definitely
moves down the grocery store aisle probably once a week.
You
but
couldn't see how it just makes her kind of like a free spirit?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah,
it
sure,
sounds
I guess.
At the end of the day, it sounds like what Brooke said. You just got annoyed with a drunk girl, or with a drunk person. Like if you're not that drunk around drunk people, it is terrible. And I can tell you that from experience because I've been sober once around drunk people, and that's the last time I'll do it. So
One time.
It also
Yeah.
sounds like he's really concerned about what other people think. Like he was very humiliated by this performance.
She's in the middle of the dance floor, and everybody's watching her do it.
okay,
I mean, laughing. Nobody wanted a foxtrot with her.
I just can't believe she was taking those kind of dance lessons at
I'd
5.
be-
How cute is that?
so okay. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Faith is he just didn't
Yeah.
like your dance moves.
You know what? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. He can't handle it.
Okay.
That's right.
Can't handle these dance moves.
You will bring that foxtrot to somebody else's house, all right?
Exactly.
In the second date updates, we always ask if you guys want to go out again. We will pay for you guys to go out on a second date.
You can't laugh or joke, and I don't want to go out with somebody like that, so definitely not.
Okay.
No, I can laugh and joke, but that was atrocious.
Cole, come on.
Hey,
He
I
gets it.
danced since I was 3. My waltz is pretty nice, and I know it.
All right. Well, Cole, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. And Faith, you got your answer.
Yes, I did.
You just didn't want to hang out with a drunk dancing girl.
Hey.
I, however, would love to hang out with a drunk dancing girl. Yeah, absolutely.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There's a lot of pressure when you go out on a date with somebody that was set up by friends. Because you know the same people and you can't go back to those people after and be like, yeah, the date was okay, but now that person's gone. I don't know where they went. They just
What?
sort of disappeared.
No, you can't do
Because
that.
they know them, so it's like, I don't know. There's been like news reports. They've been missing for like 7 to 10 days since our date. I don't know. It's kind of strange. So the rule is don't go out on a date that was set up by friends and then have that person just kind of disappear. If that's what you're planning on doing, make sure that person doesn't have friends.
Wow.
Right, that's just a little bit of a helpful hint for you.
Wow.
And before we get into the second date update, is that what happened to you, Elise?
Well, no. I mean, I haven't heard from him, but there's no police report or anything.
Because your email said that you haven't heard from him, and I figured something happened, like it was your plan to have that happen, and you're just trying to play things off. So you didn't make him disappear.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she sounds pretty cold-blooded,
Yeah,
so
you
it is
do.
kind of shocking that wasn't the case.
All right, so your email said that you were set up with this guy through friends.
Yeah, so I am recently single. My boyfriend of just over a year broke up with me a couple of months ago, and so I was like not really sure, if I wanted to go out with someone new. So it like took a little bit of convincing, but I finally was like, okay, I'll meet him, because they kept playing him up and saying that he was really great. So we met up for dinner, and he was really great. He was a gentleman. We had lots to talk about. There was never like a weird breaking conversation.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Just sort of like music. We talked about TV shows that we watch.
I think I know why he's not calling you back. It sounds like a really boring date.
No, it wasn't.
So do you like TV? Yeah.
No, it really was fun, but I was just like a little nervous, like more nervous than I thought I was going to be.
Were you just nervous because you hadn't been on a date in so long, or because you had really built this guy up in your head?
Just because I hadn't been on a date and I hadn't been out with anyone except my ex in so long. But he was really great, like everything that I could have wished for in a guy.
Did you point out the whole time how much different he was than your ex? That's always a good move on a first date.
I said to him, like in the middle of the date, like I was just thinking that I hadn't been on a date since I was with my ex. So like I said that to him just because it was on my mind, and he was just like, oh yeah, I heard, our friends told me that you would, just broken up with someone, and then I was like, but I'm over it, so it's fine.
See, the secret is you need to do that while crying. So that you seem vulnerable. Let the guy in a little bit.
Oh, you think so? I should have done that.
Yeah, crying and then talking about how all men are evil and they'll break your heart. That's what you should have said to him.
Next time we go out, I'll tell him.
So how did he react after you brought up your ex? Was that a weird moment, or was it something that was glossed over?
I mean, I don't think it was that weird. Like, we talked about it for a little while, and he listened to what I had to say, and then at the end of the night, he gave me a hug, and I said, like, it was really fun, and I hope we can do it again. And he was like, yeah, absolutely.
That sounds positive.
Yeah. You would think, right?
Right.
Now it's been like 10 days, and I haven't heard from him. Like, I text him, but I haven't heard back, and I don't know what's going on.
What have your friends said about it?
They basically just said, like, he's kind of acting weird, and, like, he's not really talking about it.
Whoa.
So
did you get that feeling, like they're lying to you?
I don't know. I mean, I want to think that my friends wouldn't lie to me, and I mean, I would just rather know, like, if you're not interested. But I don't get it, because he was interested. Like, it was a good date.
So do you have any theories then? Why do you think that he's not calling you back?
Maybe he's seeing someone else and he just doesn't want to tell me. But, like, I would like to know, don't just ghost on me. That's weird. Yeah.
And are you really over your ex?
Yeah, I mean, it's done. I mean, it's over with me and my ex.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. He was very clear about that.
Okay, he was clear about that, but is it over in your head?
I mean, I can't be with someone who doesn't want to be with me.
Okay, so you would actually prefer to be with your ex if you could.
But I can't.
All right. Well, maybe this guy picked up on that. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he did, but I would love to know what happened and what's going on.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update then, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Elise is on the phone with us, and she wants to call a guy named Ryan. They were hooked up through friends, went out to dinner. I should also mention that she's recently out of a relationship and she is definitely over her ex. As a matter of fact, while she sits there about to make the phone call to find out why this guy isn't calling her back, she's looking at a picture of her ex-boyfriend, wishing things would be different. Am I right, Elise?
No, you are not correct.
Elise thinks that the reason this guy isn't calling her back is maybe when she was sharing how she just got out of a relationship, it could have seemed like she wasn't really over her ex yet. And we know that she actually is not over her ex yet.
Well, and that's okay, Elise.
I am as over my ex as I can be at this point.
There you go.
Guys.
So you're kind of over your ex.
I'm interested in Ryan.
Okay.
So there's that.
All
Which
right.
is the first step in recovery, really. I mean, finding someone else to get interested in, for sure.
Well, I'm going to dial the phone number, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. If not, then we'll just call your ex after.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ryan.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning? It's a radio show?
Don't really know what that is, but okay.
Well, it's a morning radio show.
Okay, great.
All right. And I'm calling you today because one of our listeners asked me to see if I could get a hold of you.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date with a girl named Elise.
What?
Yeah. Elise emailed us and told us that she really enjoyed going out with you and then is wondering why
Okay,
you're...
wait.
Mm-hmm.
What, so this is like a radio show, and this girl, yes, I know who you're talking about, she called you?
Well, she emailed us because apparently you're not responding to any of her text messages or phone calls.
Yeah, no kidding, I'm not. But, this is just weird. Okay.
I understand it's kind of weird. It's a segment that we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Do you mind telling us why you're not calling her back?
It was just a frustrating experience. That's all I can really say.
Okay, what was so frustrating about it?
All I can say is we're not really compatible, okay?
Why wouldn't you just tell her that then if it was that easy?
Okay, listen, it was just a very frustrating experience. I really don't want to revisit it.
Okay, but can you give us a little bit of why it was frustrating so that at least we can shed some light on it for her?
She just made a comment that really pissed me off.
What was it?
She just said something that was like totally inappropriate, and it was pretty offensive.
Did she mean to be offensive, or was she just saying something that was totally ignorant?
No, it seemed pretty intentional. It was pretty cold and calculated, if you ask me.
Wow, she didn't seem that rude. We talked to her a little bit about your date. She didn't seem like somebody who would be rude.
Yeah, well, listen, I was surprised too. Like initially, I thought she seemed like a nice person, and then she like threw this thing at me, and I was like, "Wow, okay, wow, not who I thought you were."
You got to tell me what it is.
She's just a hater, and I don't want to deal with people like that.
Oh my God.
What did she do? Was she rude to the wait staff or something?
No, so like we were having a conversation during dinner, okay, and I told her that I like to cook. I cook a lot, and I told her that I particularly am very, very fond of the Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten. Like I've seen all of her shows. I have all of her cookbooks.
Is that a cooking show?
Are you kidding me? Is this a radio show? Give me a break. I mean,
This is barely a radio show. I don't watch the Food Network, or is it on the Food? I don't even know where that is. I've never heard of it.
It's on the of course it's on the Food Network. Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa. She's in the Hamptons. She's cooking meals for like Spielberg and stuff. Hello.
Sorry, I didn't know who she was. Maybe I'll check it out sometime. I'm from the sounds of it, I'm sure I'll like it.
Yeah, it'll change your life.
Okay.
I think she's like the most amazing woman that's ever lived.
Wow.
And Elise responded in an extremely rude way. It was incredibly disrespectful.
What did she say to you?
First of all, she laughed at me. She like dropped her fork and openly laughed. Like everyone in the restaurant turned and looked. She was just laughing her face off at me.
Because you like the Barefoot Contessa.
Because I like the Barefoot Contessa, apparently. That's hilarious. I don't know. So, but then she says, in a really loud voice, she goes, "That lady, she's the worst." And I was like, speechless. I could not. I was like, what?
What?
So
I'm
she
confused.
said that she didn't like the Barefoot Contessa, and
Yes, she said she did not like the Barefoot Contessa. Not only that she didn't like her, she said she was the worst. And then she went even further. She said she is so fake. Her show is so boring. And, oh my God, okay. And her recipes are like so simple. They're for like a middle school cafeteria. And I was like, oh, you have got to be kidding me, lady. You have got to be kidding me.
You're that into cooking.
This is bigger than food. This is, yeah, the food's amazing. This is about this woman, this incredible soul, okay? And to disrespect her like that, I don't think so. Not on my watch. I was like, you go for the barefoot contestant, you're coming for me.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you didn't hear me. She said she's the worst. It's like she insulted not only Ina Garten, but she insulted me. I mean, like, she just sort of said, what I believe in, the thing that I care about the most, is a joke. I'm like, you know what, lady? I'm going to toss this table over and walk out because that is some bullshit.
Then why did... This is so crazy to me.
That would have been great.
Well, don't you wish that you could tell Elise off a little bit then? I mean, and let her know.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with her again. That bitch is dead to me. Okay?
Okay. All right. Well, I should probably not tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Elise is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Wow, this is just getting better and better. This is amazing.
I am like, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly knew what to say the other night about the barefoot contestant. That was pretty clear.
I have no idea that I offended you, and I'm so sorry. I can't believe that you're so worked up over this. I mean, I don't know. If you had said something to me about something that you care about a great deal, and I laughed at it and threw it back in your face, you wouldn't have been offended by that. You got to be. I mean, but yes, she's not my favorite, but I don't. It's not like I said I hate her. She's the worst. She should, jump off a cliff or like. I just said I prefer the show with Giada, and I like.
Oh my God, that was like a stake through my heart. It was like a stake through my heart when you said that. Whoa. You want to talk? You think Ina is fake? That is fake. I mean, that is like you open up the dictionary, the word fake, and there's a picture of Giada. That's all I know.
Shots fired over Cooking Network personalities.
She's not really Italian. She's from Long Island or something. I mean, come on. And then she does, like, the Italian accent when she says Italian words, and then the rest of the time she has no accent. It makes me want to puke. I'm just like, it's disgusting. That is, like, capital F fake.
Okay.
I don't understand. You just went silent, and then we moved on with the conversation. But we could have talked more about it if you were so upset. I just don't understand. I don't think I said anything that was so horrible. I just said,
you stop saying that. Please stop saying that. I mean, I can't even. Who would say anything like that about the barefoot contestant?
Ryan,
who would ever say something like that?
People disagree on things every day.
This isn't a disagreement, okay? This is about the thing that I care about the most in my life, and you just pissed all over it. You were just like, oh, what a waste of time. What a loser you are. Well, thanks a lot, lady. Thanks.
Right, don't you think that maybe it's unhealthy to like the barefoot Contessa that much?
I don't even want to talk about this anymore. This is exhausting. I'm surprised that this whole time we've been on the phone, Elise has not actually apologized to me.
Elise, do you want to apologize?
Well, I am very sorry that I offended you.
Do not apologize.
I'm not going to apologize for feeling the way that I feel or having a conversation and disagreeing with you. But
it wasn't a disagreement. It was a full-on attack. It was an attack.
My goodness.
And if you think it was anything less than that, then you're insane.
Oh, my gosh.
At this point, I would love to ask you guys if you will go out on a second date. We will pay for it, right?
You have got to be kidding me.
Maybe you just need some more time together to talk about your favorite cooking shows in the Barefoot Contessa and get on the same page.
Guys, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't want to see her ever again, period.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I did not see this turn of events happening. But Ryan, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry you had to endure Elise and her hatred of the Barefoot Contessa.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Elise?
Wow.
Well, thanks for clearing that up for me, guys.
No problem. Hey, welcome back to single life.
Oh, man, sweetheart.
I can't wait to see what nut job I'm going to get set up with next.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
got a text in at 78592 that says that dude Ryan is going to be on TMZ sometime soon. Found hiding in the barefoot Contessa's kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. This girl named Elise wanted to call a guy named Ryan to find out why he wasn't calling her back after they went on a date. It turns out she did something terrible and insulted his favorite cooking personality, the barefoot Contessa. He was hot, too. Really angry about it.
I don't think we've had anyone on this show as passionate as that guy.
About anything.
No.
Let alone a cooking show.
Yeah.
And people are texting in at 78592. Now it's moved on from them just commenting on the second date update to now they're just arguing about which cooking show is the best. Somebody's texting in like, that Giada girl is the worst. I can't stand her.
She's sexy, though.
I like Giada.
Someone else texted in, she probably likes Bobby Flay.
Yeah, right? Now people are like,
What?
oh, this is why I only watch Top Chef.
Yeah.
And everybody knows the best personality in the cooking world out there is Guy Fieri.
Oh, God.
Everybody knows that.
Take you straight to Flavor Town.
Yeah, Flavor Town.
I'm the coolest chef ever. I frosted my tips. I look like the guy from Smash Mouth from the 90s.
man.
Remember him? I'm a
I
badass.
put my glasses on backwards on the back of my head.
It is impressive that he's still trying to bring flame shirts back.
It really
You
is.
know?
So there you go. Screw the second date update. It's all about the hot topic today, and that is who is the best and worst chef out there on TV. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We will call the person that didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Going bowling on a first date is always a good idea.
Yeah, that's super fun.
You get to do an activity, and for me personally, I've always liked it because then I get to get a glimpse of how big that woman's fingers are.
What?
I only like girls who handle really big hold bowling balls. But that's
Wow.
different story for a different time. It's not about me right now and my choices when it comes to women's fingers. It's about Thomas and his choice. And Thomas took his date bowling, but now she's not calling him back. What's up, Thomas?
What up, though?
What's up, man? Are you into the big-fingered ladies like I am, or?
Big finger. I mean, I like something else to be big, you know.
No, everyone needs to stop. I don't need any more of it.
So your email said that you went bowling on your first date.
Yeah, man, I love going to the bowling alley. I take a lot of women to the bowling alley because you got to see what they're working with. Every time you got 10 frames to see that approach.
10
Wait,
frames
you're not talking
to
about...
see the booty.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 frames to see that frame. You know what I mean?
I thought for a second, like, legitimately you were talking about their quality of game.
No, Brooke.
No, I'm talking about bowling for booty. That's what I'm talking about.
Bowling for booty. I like it.
We're all on the same page now.
Yeah, you know, my cousin hooked me up with this girl, you know, on a blind date.
All right. What's her name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. All right. And how was bowling with Cynthia? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh man, I had a great time. I thought we had a great time. I mean, I got to get a little glimpse of her. When she was bowling them buns out there.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I know. I guess I know now.
So she passed the buns test. She sounds like the full package.
I mean, that's all inclusive. You can't just have one part and not like the other two. It's got to be everything.
That is a good point. That's a good point. Now, this was a blind date. So had you met her at all before, or was this legitimately the first time you two had ever seen each other?
No, it's the first time I've seen her. So, we got a lane and, like I said, we got a couple of brews, had a good time. We placed a wager, though. We had a bet, because like I said, I'm super competitive. So we had a bet, whoever lost was going to have to buy curly fries.
Oh, it's a big bet. That's a good bet, actually.
Did you have to buy curly fries, or did she have to buy curly fries?
Oh, no, she had to buy them curly fries, man. I told you I'd do this, man.
Hold on, you didn't let her win?
No, you should not let her win. Absolutely not. That is the right way to go.
You got to be dominant on the first date,
All right. So you dominated her at bowling, and did you actually make her pay for the curly fries?
Hell yeah, I made her pay. What you expect? She lost.
Good.
See, I agree.
Well, I mean,
Bet.
some guys would do that, and then at the end, they'd be like, "No, I'm going to get it for you."
No,
She lost the bet, and you made her pay. I like that.
Then I'd be a liar.
No woman wants a pity win or getting off of a bet. And if she does, then she's not worth it.
I don't want to be looking weak, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being a man of my word, so I got to,
All right.
gotta do it.
So was that it for your date then? You beat her at bowling, made her pay for some curly fries, and that was it?
No, we have fun though. Like we end up playing, bowling to get the arcade, so we end up playing some games and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so you guys stayed after you were done bowling?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
It was a good night. We were still, laughing and joking. Played some Dance Revolution.
Oh, nice. All right.
Little DDR.
Cool.
Now, did you win at Dance Dance Revolution, or did she win?
I was pretty good. She was good as well. So I call it a tie.
You lost.
More so.
Yeah, you lost. You lost at Dance Dance Revolution. That's okay, man.
Okay.
But I was trying to show off the moves though. That's what's going on. I was trying to be fancy. So that's.
She's like, you're supposed to play with your feet. You just keep air humping. Thomas, stop it. So, how did the date end with her?
Everything went good. I walked her out to the car and got, a little kiss. It wasn't no, make out after third grade type stuff, but it was, something real nice. It was just a little kiss, and I thought we was going to link up again later on.
Okay. And during the little kiss, was that something you initiated?
Yeah, I went in, but she didn't, back up, so I...
Okay.
And that's what I'm curious, is if she reciprocated or not.
Of course she reciprocated. I got some sexy lips.
So if Miss Sexy Lips...
and his sexy lips.
If she had such a good time, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Man, I got no idea. I'm hoping it's not because of the fries, because that would be petty. It was like $3.37. It's ridiculous. I paid for everything else, so it's not like she came out of pocket crazy. It was. I thought we had a good time. I have no idea.
And how many times have you?
Because my swag is smooth.
how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
You send a couple text messages. After 2 text messages, you can't send a third one because then you seem stalkerish.
Okay, so you got 2 text messages and no response, or she responded shortly?
No response.
And I'm proud of you for not going to that third text message and looking stalkerish, but then calling us instead and having us call her.
You got to find other ways. You can't just...
All right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
In today's second date update, we go bowling for booty.
Twerk that out.
That's right. If you're just tuning in, Thomas is on the phone, and bowling for booty is what he likes to do on his first dates. He went out with a girl named Cynthia. He went bowling. Why does he call it bowling for booty? Because he says you get to watch their frame as they make their approach. And you get to check out all they're working with. Thomas, are you ready to give Cynthia a call and find out why she's not calling you back?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to find out what's going on.
All right.
Hey, can I ask you, how apparent were you when you were gawking at her booty?
She can't see me because she's turned the other way, so it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think it's good to check out the goods. I'm just saying maybe, I didn't know if you did a lot of commentary on the side as well.
No, nothing too over the top. I'm not, like I said, I don't like that. I kept it cool. I'm smooth with it.
You're not making noises like when she goes up there, you're just like, You're not doing that?
No, that's savage right there, man. Nah, that's savage.
All right, let me just refresh everybody's memory real quick before we call her. Thomas took Cynthia bowling. They had a fun time. He beat her at bowling, and they had a bet that she had to buy curly fries. If she lost, she lost. She bought the curly fries. Then they played a little Dance Dance Revolution and ended the night with a small kiss, but he hasn't heard from her since. All right, man, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Cynthia, please?
This is she.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi, this is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Have you ever heard of us?
No, I haven't heard of you, but good for you. You got a radio show, but why are you guys calling me?
Thank you.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with somebody and they emailed us because you aren't calling them back.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. I know it's kind of weird, but you recently hung out with a dude named Thomas.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
that's a positive response.
And Thomas emailed us because he's confused why you're not calling him back after your date.
Yeah, it was okay. Just not really my type, I guess.
Are you not attracted to him? Is that what it was? Because it was a blind date, so you didn't really know what you're getting into.
Right. He was a handsome guy. We had an awesome time. Very competitive, but yeah, just wasn't my type.
Okay, but if he's a handsome guy and you had a great time, What about him is, like, what's wrong with him?
I mean, wow. So he was a cool guy, but it was just, something was just a little off. That's all.
What could be off, though? But Cynthia, all you've done is compliment him. So what could be off?
And you've like laughed cutely during the whole time we've talked to you about him.
Because he was so sweet, but goodness, oh goodness,
What's the but? What's the but? He was so sweet, but what?
Is he dumb? Does he have like a weird eye or something?
He was just so little. I felt like I was with my son.
What? Oh, hold on. There's a big height difference.
There's a huge height difference. He had to be at least a couple of inches shorter than me, and I don't really like that. I'm not attracted to that.
How short is he?
So I'm 5'6", and he had to be about 5'2" and a half.
Oh, so he's like really short.
He's really short, and the sad part is he had to use smaller balls. I felt so bad.
And he's like kids' bowling balls?
Yes, he had to, though. I got it. It was just very awkward, but he was great. I just can't do the little bitty thing.
Well, and you're not even that tall.
I'm way taller than him. Do you know what that looks like with heels on? First of all, when I met him, I had on a blue heel. I didn't know he was going to be that little. So I had on this heel, and it's like I walk up, and I couldn't even see him at first. Like, where is he?
He's like swiping at your kneecaps like, hey, I'm down here.
It was just weird. I mean, gosh.
I really don't think you should discredit him, though, because I have dated many a short men, and they work very hard for you.
Well, maybe, but I'm not used to dating that little.
So how did the rest of your night go?
At the end of the night, what really got it was the awkward kiss. Like, I'm used to looking up. I had to slump so far down, and it was weird. I didn't want to do it.
Hey, Cynthia, as a short guy, that's my favorite part. I date taller women, and I love it when they have to bend down to kiss me. It's hilarious. But not that many people find it funny.
Yeah, that's just not my thing. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, well, Cynthia, I do need to let you know that Thomas is on the other line listening to this conversation.
He's on the phone?
Yeah.
For real? I'm short? Oh, my God, no.
Wait a minute, nah. We had a good time. You know, big things come in small packages.
He's right.
Thomas, I didn't know you were there. I am so sorry. It's so embarrassing.
Come on. You didn't have to look down on me that far. It was barely bent over.
Thomas, my back was hurting by the time I came back up.
Come on, I don't do that. You know, the back was hurting because of that whipping I put on you in bowling. We had a good time, man.
You know what? You're right. We had an amazing time. It's just, you are short.
I keep hearing you this whole time. All you saying is that you had a good time, and you said I'm handsome. Thank you. I don't see why we can't go out. You can't look past my shortness.
Oh goodness, I did. You're right. You're totally right. I don't think it's gonna work. Just not gonna work.
And I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'4" and a quarter. And if I stretch, 5'4" and a half.
Yeah, see, Cynthia, he could stretch out to you and get to 5'4" and a half.
On a good day, I can stretch and then I'll be tall as I can be handsome.
Cynthia, you've got to give it another chance. I mean,
he sounds like a great guy.
So, Thomas, it doesn't bother you to, like, date a woman that towers over you? Like, I literally tower over you. That don't bother you at all?
You know, as a short man, I can do things other men can't do. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got stuff underneath the cabinet? Boom, I can get that. You ain't got a bed to hurt your back. You know what I'm saying? Something going to the bed, I could just pretty much backflip under there if I need to. I'm telling you, anytime you need your shoes tied, I'm right there. I can stand up doing it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cynthia, you have to say yes to him.
Wow.
I know you laughing. You think I'm funny. I know you get that pretty smile on your face.
And complimenting the smile. Come on, Cynthia.
Thomas, stop.
Come on, girl, you got me acting crazy. I had to call the radio station to get you to talk to me again.
Thomas, will you stop? You're embarrassing me on this radio station.
You know, I do whatever it takes to make you smile. That's all I'm trying to do for the, next foreseeable future. At least one more time.
Thomas, you are bad. You're too much. Stop it.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more of your time, Mama. That's all.
You sure know how to win someone over.
So there you go, Cynthia. Will you go on a second date with Thomas? We know he's short, but he sounds like an awesome dude, and it sounds like you like him. Will you go out with him one more time? We'll pay for it.
Maybe I'm being a bit judgmental, and Thomas, you make me laugh. So, yes, I will go out on a second date.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right here. It's a victory for short dudes everywhere.
Congratulations. Thomas, you got a second date, and yes, you scored a victory for short guys all across the world today.
Oh, man. Thank you, Brooke, Jubal. I appreciate y'all so much. That's the deal. You ain't going to regret this, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might be 5'4", but I'm 6'5" in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, on behalf of short dudes everywhere, I want to thank Thomas for being on the show today.
Right?
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Thomas wanted to call a girl named Cindy. She wasn't calling back after their date. He didn't know why. They went bowling, had a great time. We got Cindy on the phone, and we found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because Thomas is really short.
But you know what? I'd rather date a super nice, funny short guy than a total douchebag that's really tall.
Yeah, and Thomas was hilarious. He was a funny dude.
His personality totally won her and everybody over, honestly.
She decided to go back out with him because she was like, yes, I had a great time, and I can get over the fact that you're so short because you're funny.
Yeah.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said,
your
you guys
kids
just
could
have
be short.
Kevin Hart on the phone?
You guys, I'm taller than Kevin Hart. Like, I have a picture with him, and it's like amazing to me that I'm taller. I'm 5'2".
Everybody's taller than him. But he's funny and people love him.
Yeah.
And people love Thomas from today's second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I know a lot of times in the second date updates, I make fun of people for their date choices.
Yeah.
But I think today's date actually sounds like a good time. Apparently, Olivia, who was on the phone to do a second date update, went with the dude that she met to go to the park and drink some boxed wine.
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sounds like a good date to me. What's up, Olivia?
What's up?
Was this classy boxed wine or really, really bad boxed wine?
It was like in the middle. I feel like it was an okay choice.
And you're not a homeless person or anything, right, Olivia?
No, I have a home.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name, first of all?
Okay, his name is Thomas, and we met at the coffee shop on my block. We had ended up there at the same time, several mornings in a row. Mm-hmm. And I had noticed that he was really cute. And he eventually introduced himself to me.
And how'd that go? He's like, my name's Thomas. I like Franzia. Do you? You a big fan?
I was like, we're a match made in heaven.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, he introduced himself and asked if I lived in the neighborhood, and he was super nice, really cute, dark hair, blue eyes,
Ooh.
Pulled together, looked like a grown up.
You were excited every time you saw this guy in the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's every woman goes into coffee shops expecting to meet the man of her dreams.
Really?
Right?
Is that that's where you guys troll for dudes?
I usually go for a tall latte, but
No
apparently
idea.
I was looking for the wrong thing.
Well, yeah, if you can get both, then it's even better.
Yeah. All right. So you admired this guy from afar for a little while, and he finally approached you.
Right. He gave me his number, and we started texting back and forth. And I don't know, he was really funny, and it was going really well.
So whose idea was the box wine in the park?
That was my idea.
All right.
Nice.
I like it.
And was it a daytime date, or are we talking 2 a.m. box wine in the park? Because that's two very different scenarios there.
No, this was Saturday afternoon, gorgeous day. We had planned to get together, but we hadn't decided what we were going to do. And then it was so nice out. I was like, let's just go to the park. I'll bring wine. I didn't say box.
All right. So you surprised him with boxed wine at the park. Did he like the date, do you think?
I think so. Like, I had a great time. Like,
of course you did.
like, yeah, we like went into the park. We like walked around a little bit. I brought a Frisbee, and it's like, I don't know. I like park dates because like going to the park, you can like feel like a little kid kind of and just play, and like you get a.
Did you guys play freeze tag?
No, we played hide and seek though.
Oh, you actually did.
Wait, are you being serious? You played hide and seek?
Yeah, well, so we like walked around a little bit. We drank some of the wine and we played hide and seek. But like, you know, I sort of thought we were playing like for fun, and then he like hid all these places that were like not really fair. Like he hid in the men's room.
So did you feel like he was just trying to actually get away from you at that point, or was he still being playful?
I don't know. If he was, it didn't work because I went in there.
Wow. So, all right. You went in there and hung out with a dude in the men's room at a park. A lot of bad stuff has happened in men's rooms.
Like 2 on a Saturday, right? Like,
No. I think all the time. Just that's a very, very dangerous place to be.
You are funny. I really think that this is a great date so far.
Thank you.
Why do you think he's not calling you back?
The only thing I can think of is that I like maybe drank a little bit more than I should have, and like, you know, when I drink, I get like kind of loud and silly, and maybe he doesn't like that, especially because we were in public. I don't think I did anything too embarrassing, but like, I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure out. I thought it went really well.
I mean, when you say you drank a little bit too much, you remember all the date, right?
Totally. Yeah. We did like, after we left the men's room, we like went and hung out on the blanket for a while. We just talked. It was super cool. He gave me a kiss before we left the park.
Ooh. What kind of kiss? Lip kiss? Cheek kiss?
It was like half cheek, half lip.
So like the side of your mouth.
Awkward.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like
Was it
bad
like
timing.
you guys were going in for a hug and then a last minute decided to kind of kiss?
Yeah, maybe.
I hate those.
Weird.
What's the last thing that he said to you?
He said he would call me. But when I didn't hear from him for a couple days, I texted and said that I had a great date, which like usually with most guys, all you have to do is say like, I'm into what's happening, and they're like on board. And I didn't hear back from him at all, which was super weird.
Whoa.
And so I like waited a little longer, and then I called him. He didn't answer. And I started worrying if he was like even okay. So I like blocked my number and called him from my work phone. And he picked up, but then I got really nervous because how was I going to explain that I was like calling him through my work phone? So I hung up.
So did you at least breathe heavily to him for a little bit?
No, I probably like went like, and then hung up.
All right.
Do you feel like, I mean, in retrospect, you're like, you kind of went a little crazy for a second.
I know, but you know how it is when you meet someone that you really like, and then you got one vibe, and then all of a sudden the vibe is totally different? Yeah. It's like, what happened?
Okay, so we know he's alive because he's answering his phone. You know that much. Okay. You just don't know why he doesn't want to talk to you, right?
No, I hope you can get him on the phone to find out, because if I'm like putting off a weird vibe, I guess I want to know about it.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Olivia is on the phone. She went out with a guy named Thomas on a date to the park. They played little frisbee, ran around, had some fun, and then, of course, the box wine happened. And then the date became kind of a blur. She says she got a little tipsy, but she does know that at the end of the date, they sort of shared an awkward hug/side kiss. He hasn't answered any of her phone calls or texts except for the one call that she made from her office phone where she blocked the number just to see if he picked up. He picked up, she panicked, and then hung up the phone and didn't talk to him. So we know that he's at least answering his phone, and we're going to attempt to get him on the line right now. Olivia, you ready to go?
I'm ready. I hope you guys can figure out what happened. I really thought we hit it off.
You sound really rad, but do you think that maybe he was, I don't know, looking for more of a stereotypical girly?
Yeah, I mean,
type?
that's the only thing I can think of is that I, like, scared him away with my, like, silliness and being, like, kind of loud and crazy.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. Are you ready?
Okay, I think so.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Thomas there?
Speaking.
Hey, what's up, Thomas? How are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Know what
what's that exactly?
It's a radio show.
Oh man, I think you got the wrong number. I never signed up for any radio thing at all.
I know. Well, I know you didn't sign up, but I don't think I have the wrong number. Did you go out on a date with a girl named Olivia to the park a little while ago?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes, because if you didn't, you could have probably said no to that question pretty easily. Well, Olivia actually emailed us to get a hold of you.
All right. What does that have to do with me?
She wants to know why you're not calling her back.
Are you kidding me?
No. It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Olivia said that she had a great time with you at the park and was totally expecting on going out again, but you haven't been answering any of her phone calls and kind of been ignoring her, so she wants to know why.
Well, I'd rather not say. I mean, especially not on a radio show.
So you do have, like, one reason?
It's complicated.
When
Okay.
isn't it? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
dating is, right?
Can you give us anything to go on? She really wants to know it. All we're going to do is get the answer from you and then report back to her.
No, man. I mean, you can just tell her that we didn't really hit it off, and sometimes, you figure that out early on, and that's all it was.
From her description of what you guys did, it sounds like you had a great time.
No, she's a fun girl. She's really attractive, great sense of humor. That's something I think is really important. Honestly, I think she's really cool. It's not going to happen. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is there anything that I can tell her? Any reason why it's not going to happen, other than just you don't want to?
Well, I mean...
Even if it's complicated, because she feels like she's been left hanging. She just wants to know why.
And can you imagine hearing that? Like, oh, I'm attractive, I'm fun, I'm funny. So the problem is what?
Okay, I met someone.
What?
You met somebody?
I met someone.
Okay. All right. That's pretty straightforward. You found somebody else that you like more.
Yeah, actually, as it turns out, I met somebody the very same day at the time that I was with her at the park.
What? How?
I did not plan on that. It just happened that way.
But how?
So you're out on a date with her, and then you're like hitting up other girls?
No. Like I said, I didn't plan on this at all. I wasn't hitting on anybody when this took place. This was not me going after someone.
Okay, so somebody came up to you.
Sort of.
Was it like after your date was over and you were going to your car? Like, I just don't understand how that could happen when you were with her on your date the whole time.
Well, there was a time where the two of us separated for a short time.
Okay.
Okay.
She suggested we play hide and seek.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was fun.
Is that when you met somebody?
Yes.
Wait,
I met somebody else while I was hiding.
You were hiding in a park and you met another woman. That's what
Weird.
No, not exactly like that. And I was actually hiding in the men's room at the time.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that changes the story a little bit, doesn't
So
it?
you
I mean, that's cool, too.
Wait.
you met another woman or a man?
I met somebody that came into the men's room, put it that way. That
Okay.
doesn't spell it out.
Okay. I'll accept that as an answer.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that one.
So are you gay?
I don't really go by that kind of a label. I just, I go either way you could say, or I dabble in both flavors.
Okay.
Holy
You follow
So-
your heart wherever it takes you.
You went to hide in the men's bathroom and you ended up meeting a dude.
Dude.
Yes.
I'm gonna say right now, if you would have texted her back or explained that to her, I am pretty sure any woman with that excuse is gonna be like, "All right, well, I
have fun."
Or they'd be like,
Yeah.
wow, he's making up that big of a lie.
Am I that unattractive?
Yeah. Is that why you didn't say anything to her? Do you think she's not going to believe that?
No, I just think that it comes off really... I didn't want to come off like I was hitting somebody else up.
Yeah.
The way it went down, I was hiding in the men's bathroom. I was in a stall. I actually didn't lock the stall or whatever, and the guy opened it up. He's like, whoa. And I was like, hey. And I just went right into an explanation. I said, I'm playing hide and seek. And he said, what? And I was like, I know, it sounds weird and stuff. And then he started laughing a lot. And I was trying to explain myself. And I don't know, we just had like instant chemistry. And he was really cute. And
Wait, did you?
I got his number, and that's what we've been seeing each other.
Wow.
Wow, the men's bathroom is so much more exciting than any bathroom I've ever been in.
It happens.
Was he still in there when she went in and found you in the bathroom stall?
No, he had left like a minute before she came into the bathroom, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, that would have been awkward for your two dates to run into each other in the men's restroom.
It was absolutely the most unique and just craziest way I've ever met somebody, but it just happened naturally, and it felt very romantic.
Oh my God. Is it weird?
You're crouched on top of a bathroom toilet in the men's room, meeting another guy, and it just sounds so romantic
But
there,
I
Thomas.
love it. I mean, I think it's such an awesome story.
I think it's not the most romantic places to meet somebody, but sparks flew, and you can't deny it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I bet I know somebody who's going to be even more shocked about this story than us. She's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
You kidding me?
No.
You're not serious.
No, I am. I'm 100% serious. Olivia, you there?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, wow.
Are you
Olivia,
serious?
I don't know what to say.
Tell me you're making this up.
I'm not making this up. I'm so sorry. It's not something I intended to happen.
So let me get this straight. We go on this awesome romantic date, and you met a dude in the bathroom at the park, and then you just ghosted on me?
It sounds bad when you put it that way, but yes, that's what happened.
Like, is this even for real? Like, this is like not in the realm of possibility of what I thought happened.
Yeah. I wasn't in the realm of possibility of what I think anybody thought.
No. I thought for sure you were an annoying drunk the whole time.
Thank you, I guess. I don't know which is worse.
Olivia, I sincerely apologize. It was not anything that you did. I like you. I thought it was going great. But I just met somebody that I had instantly stronger feelings for.
You met him in a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
The only reason you were in there is because I'm super fun and play games.
You're right. I mean, Olivia, I guess I have you to thank for me meeting him.
Yeah, Olivia, you're a matchmaker and you had no idea.
I guess. Like, is we going to put that on my dating profile? Like, really good at hooking dudes up with other dudes in bathrooms?
Hey,
that's
you know
an
what?
impressive trait that not many
Yeah.
other people can claim.
You'll probably get a lot of people hitting you up.
You know what, Olivia, maybe the three of us can just meet up. You might really like him, and we could, go to the coffee shop or something.
Whoa. All right, on that note.
You are open, sir.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's happening. On that note, Thomas, would you like to go out with Olivia again? We will pay for a second date. You can bring along that dude, and you guys can all go out and grab dinner or something.
Do something.
If she wants to go on a three-way date, I'm in.
Three-way?
Wow. Olivia.
Come on, this is actually a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. I mean, an attractive guy you're already into.
You went from having no date to now a three-way at a coffee shop. And what's more fun than that?
No.
You say you're fun and crazy. Like, this is right up there with the kind of thing you say you do.
There is no possible way I am doing this. I cannot believe that this is why I got ghosted.
Oh.
Well, at least you don't have yourself to blame.
I guess.
Are you sure? I mean, it could be a lot of fun for all three of us.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right.
No thanks.
Well, Thomas, thank you for being honest with us.
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations on your newfound relationship.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too. And Olivia, sorry that you didn't get a second date.
I'm going to go drink another box of wine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Normally, if you're on a date with one person and you meet someone else during that date, it's very rude.
Yeah.
But today's second date update was so shocking that it was like,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
sure.
What?
Get after it then, I guess. If you missed the second date update, Olivia wanted us to call a guy named Thomas. They went to the park, hung out, got a little drunk, played some games, including hide and seek.
Yeah.
And when we got him on the phone, he was very reluctant in telling us why he wasn't calling her back, but we finally got it out of him. Apparently, while they were playing hide and seek, he went into the men's bathroom to hide in the stall. And then a dude walked into that same stall, and those two had a little bit of a love connection.
Hey.
And they got each other's numbers and everything. And then he left. She ended up finding him in the bathroom for hide and seek, and then she was confused why he wasn't calling back. Turns out he's not calling back because he started a relationship with that dude.
He sounds very happy, though, in his relationship.
Yeah, he does.
Crazy just to
It
meet
is.
anybody on another. While you're on a date, are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
but if you met someone else while you're on a date, same sex, you're like, that's rude. You're a jerk. But if it's like this and you didn't know that the guy swung all kinds of directions, you're like, okay, well,
And
that's fine, I guess.
At least he didn't do it in front of her. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Yeah.
hitting on somebody else blatantly in front of her. And he said he wasn't looking. It's
But-
just that the man found him during hide and seek before she did.
You could tell he felt bad too. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he was like,
He was sorry about it. He just found
So-
somebody else, another dude.
God,
And
man, that guy has got serious game.
he did. He did offer another date with her, though. He was like, yeah, we can go out again. You, the guy that I'm now dating, and me can all go out and get coffee and see what happens. And she turned it down. She was not interested in that.
Someone brought it up on text message right now that said, I can't believe all three of you were so disappointed that she didn't say yes.
Yeah, I was like, turn,
live a little.
yeah, turn those lemons into lemonade. Lots of lemonade all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We got a guy on the phone for a second date update today named Austin. And Austin went out with a celebrity.
Ooh,
I'm
for real?
jealous.
He didn't say who in the email, but
You can't when you date celebrities. That's what makes it cool.
I'm going to take a guess and go again with Paula Dean.
What?
Why always her?
Well, somebody's got to be dating her.
I don't know.
Well, let's find out. Austin, you bagged the butter queen?
No, I did not go out with a celebrity chef, especially not Paula Dean.
Okay.
I think she's married
Now,
to Jimmy.
Man, I'm 0 for like 80 on those guesses.
was it a celebrity like high enough where you had to sign an NDA, and that's why you can't say their name?
To be clear, it was actually someone that looked like a celebrity. They weren't actually a celebrity.
Oh, okay.
I was like, ooh, the Olsen twins.
So they look like Paula Dean.
Yeah, there we go. So tell us about the girl that you want us to call. What is her name?
So her name's Tanya.
Okay, and how'd you meet her?
Met her through Tinder.
Perfect.
And she, on Tinder, she's just gorgeous, 10 out of 10.
Catfish.
And I think she kind of looks like Khaleesi, from Game of Thrones.
Oh, is she the really super blonde one that looks like almost like albino?
Blonde, hot, blue eyes, mother of dragons, smoking.
Okay. Jose immediately thinks you were catfish. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, anytime it's like a 10 out of 10, it's too good to be true on Tinder, bro. I'm sorry, the hot girls don't need Tinder.
I mean, that's definitely what I thought, too. But, I just pictured her on that dragon, and I was like, I just got to go for it.
So
I understand.
All right. So you asked her out and you met up?
Yeah. So we went on a date at a bar.
Okay.
I got there first, and then, she walks in, and she is wearing this dress that is just, so form-fitting. It's so hot.
Dude, you hit the jackpot.
I know, but all of a sudden, were you super nervous? Did it, change your feeling about the date?
Well, I mean, she sat down, right? And I just, immediately, I had to be like, you look just like Khaleesi. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. I brought a picture out, from my phone and showed her. And she, laughed. She blushed. She was like, never been told that before. You're so sweet.
Oh.
Thank God that's a beautiful celebrity that you're comparing her to.
Mm-hmm.
How was she besides hot, though? What about her did you like?
Is there anything else, Brooke, honestly?
Oh, come on. Yes. If you want to, date someone, there has to be more.
Oh, boring.
What'd you guys bond over?
I'm a personal trainer, so we kind of got to talk about fitness. She was into fitness.
I'm sorry. Why am I not surprised?
Phil, you're hot too, then. Now we get it.
I mean, I don't want to brag and say I'm hot, but I could tell she was into me.
How can you tell that? Just licking her lips?
Something like that, right? I mean, something like that look in her eyes. I could definitely tell she was into me, but I wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have this kind of trick I do with this Zippo lighter.
Like one of those metal lighters?
Yeah.
I can tell this is going somewhere I'm really going to like.
Okay.
I'm being sarcastic.
What did you do?
So I can do a couple little things. I can put this little fireball in my hand,
I can actually put a little bit of like the gas in my mouth and spit fire.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I know. We all have. We've all been 19 before.
I used to love my Zippo.
Dude, chicks love it. They're always so impressed. And this is definitely, not for amateurs. You gotta know what you're doing here.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, those 6th graders are really impressed by that stuff. You gotta love those 6th grade girls.
How does this prove whether she likes you or not? You make it a fireball in your hand.
I mean, I can tell she already likes me, but like when I brought this out before, I totally seal the deal.
Oh, so if there's any question, if she was hesitating, she'd be like, you guys, tell all of her girls about the Zippo man.
And watch me burp fire. Now let's go back home.
You guys get it.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
God, did it work?
I mean, she does.
Hey, sounds like it did.
Yeah, I know that noise.
So I invited her back over to my place, and like she's about to say yes, and then she's kind of like reluctant. And I'm like, what's up? What's going on? And she said, I don't trust myself with you.
Oh, dude, that's like the best thing a girl can say to you.
It's not. It's such a lie. Come on.
So much. I don't trust myself.
I had the perfect line back. I was like, hey, I don't trust myself with you either, and that's a good thing.
Oh, look at you firing back. I'm guessing that didn't work.
No, it did work. Are you kidding? No. We got in the lift. We went back to my place.
Oh, you did?
Wow.
So you don't trust each other, and you instantly went to your
I like
place.
how, like, not trusting each other is literally just saying, let's go hook up.
Yeah, we're not going to fight this anymore.
Yeah.
All right. So how did things go back at your place?
Things went really, really well. Like, we had fun.
Play Twister?
We did something like Twister.
Hey!
Oh, my God.
Twist around.
Okay. But did something awkward or weird happen or something? Because she's not calling you back, man.
Nothing I can think of. Like, it was like such smooth sailing. She was into me. I was into her. But yeah, now she's not responding.
Dude, this sounds weird, but do you think she used you?
That's not weird. That happens all the time.
Really? I always hear the other way around, but not hot girls.
She could have. I'm definitely good looking enough for that, but I really liked her, so I'm kind of disappointed.
Okay. So yeah, you were thinking of more. That's good.
All right, Austin. Well, let's find out. We're going to play a song, do a couple fire tricks, come back, and then we'll call Tanya for you and try and get you your second date update, okay?
Oh, man, that's great.
All right, hold on. Hey, Austin.
Hey.
I really want to do this second date update, but I don't know if I can trust myself with you on the phone.
Oh, my gosh. What a line.
I mean, I get that a lot. I'm really serious.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. You won me over.
Brooke's right. Girls do always say that.
Oh,
I only
yeah.
heard it once, so that's why
It's like the only classy way to say, yo, I want your junk.
If you're just tuning in, Austin met Tanya on Tinder, and they met up at a bar where he did some fire tricks with a lighter, and she told him, I don't know if I can trust myself with you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I don't know if I can trust myself with you. And before you know, they ended up hooking up, and ever since then, though, she's stopped talking to him.
Now they really don't trust each other.
Yeah, there's zero trust now. Like, not in a good way anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. She really won't call me back now.
I mean, the way you described it is everything went just perfect.
It did.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. I mean, she hooked up with me on the first date. What else do you want?
Yeah, you can't really do more.
I don't know. Maybe you weren't that good in bed. Have you ever thought of that, Austin?
Ooh, don't hurt his ego.
All right, I'm sorry. You got to shut your mouth right now. That is not an issue.
All right.
We'll find out, won't we, Austin?
Yeah, maybe we should ask Tanya where the issue lies. We're gonna dial her phone number right now and try and get your second date update, okay?
That's great.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tanya, please?
This is she.
Hey, Tanya, how you doing? My name's Young Jeffrey. I work on the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You have a moment to talk?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
What? Am I like on the air? Are you?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jeffrey, you can.
No, what? She sounds cute.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi.
Oh, she's hot.
Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting this.
All of the men in the room need to calm themselves.
Jeffrey's blushing.
I am. Okay, sorry. We
wow,
we wanted
okay,
to talk
don't know
with you,
what to say.
Tanya.
We really like Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Could we talk with you?
Why?
I talked with you, huh?
Yeah.
Is this your first time talking to a woman?
All
Can
right.
we hang up and call back? Like,
Tanya.
Brooke, you do this one.
Tanya, a person you recently went out on a date with called us to get a hold of you because apparently you're not calling him back.
Oh, no. Okay. Who is it?
His name is Austin.
Oh, no. Gross. Ugh.
what? Gross? No way.
Oh my God. He is going to die when he hears that. Oh.
What makes you say gross?
Well, like, at first I was into him or whatever, but, like, I'm not anymore.
Is there something that changed? Because his description of the date, everything was perfect.
Yeah, he told us everything that happened that night.
He told you, like, everything?
I mean, pretty much everything. He
Yeah.
said you guys went to a bar. He did some cool lighter tricks for you and got you back to his place where you guys apparently had a really good time.
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess all that's right or whatever, but, like, afterwards, things happened, and I'm really not okay with it.
Like things in the bedroom happened or things the morning after happened?
No, he just, like, after that, he just, like, really crossed the line and made me realize he's, like, a total asshole.
Whoa, that's a strong word.
What did he do?
So my sister sends me a text, like, a few days later with a screenshot of Austin's Instagram profile.
Okay.
And she's like, do you know this guy? And I was like, well, yeah, I went on a date with him a couple days ago. And she told me he's been blowing up her profile. Like, liking all her photos, leaving heart emojis on her pics, like, flirty comments and stuff.
So wait,
On your sister's Instagram profile?
Yeah, on my sister's Instagram profile, not mine.
Wait, he's hitting on your sister.
Yeah.
Did he find her through your social media pages? Is that how he found her?
I mean, that's what I'm assuming, yeah.
Oh my God, that is gross. Why would he do that?
Hold on. Is he, like, complimenting overly, or is he just liking a lot? Because he could just be nice because you're her sister.
Oh, no, the comments were not acceptable. They were not appropriate.
Like what? What did he say?
Stuff like, nobody should be able to look this hot, and then, like, leaving 3 heart emojis afterwards.
I mean, it sounds pretty innocent to me.
What? Jeffrey!
I don't know what the problem is there.
That's crossing the
He even, like, called her, like, so during the date, I'm not sure if he told you this, like, he said that I looked like Khaleesi or Daenerys in the Game of Thrones series. I thought that was really sweet or whatever, but then he said the same thing on one of her profile pics.
Oh, no!
Well, you are siblings, so you probably look alike.
Yeah, but come on, come up with something else. I'm with you, Tanya. That's ridiculous. I would be pissed.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, it's gross.
Well, maybe we should ask him directly because, Tanya, we didn't tell you this, but Austin's been on the other line listening and he wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God, shut up. He is not.
Yeah, he
Are you
is.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Austin?
Hey, boo.
Ugh. Don't call me that. That's gross. You're so gross.
That was
How you doing?
What?
Have you been listening to the call, Austin?
I mean, yeah, I've been listening to the call, but, like, she's totally off her game right now. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, my God, that is such crap. Like, I have proof.
Wait, are you saying, Austin, that you didn't comment on her sister's page?
I mean, I commented on his page, but, like, it was just, like, being friendly and, like, supportive. Like,
That's
I don't know.
no, that is just bull. Absolute crap. Comments that you left sounds like you wanted to hook up with her, and you probably do, but that's not you went on the date with me.
I'm not trying to hook up with her, but, like, yeah, I mean, those comments are, like, I think something anyone would want for their sibling, you know? Like, maybe it'd be cool if, like, someone like me, like, dated someone like her. I'm not saying it would be me, but, like...
Oh, dude.
I'm so confused.
Oh, my God.
So theoretically.
So, Austin, you think that somebody leaving, like, heart emojis and saying how hot someone looks, that's a very nice and friendly thing to say, not a sexual
Absolutely.
thing?
Like, I would love if, like, chicks did that for me. It doesn't mean, like, you should be jealous of them.
No.
Oh, my God, you are such a mistake. Do you have a brother? Do you even understand what that would, like, feel like?
There's like
I'm with her for sure. Like, if she left those comments on your brother's page, you'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if, like, maybe, like, you're just, like, insecure about, like, this. Like, I mean, I feel like...
Oh, man, you gaslighting MFer. What is wrong with you?
Okay, hold on, Austin. Maybe you have a chance to redeem yourself. Tell me this. Who's hotter?
Oh, my God.
No, you can... There's a right answer here.
No.
Who's hotter, Austin? Tanya or his
Sisters,
sister?
do not answer this. There's no way you can answer it right.
there's like season 1 and season like 8 of like Khaleesi, you know?
Season 1 and season 2.
It's a progression. I get it.
Which season is Tanya?
But Tanya's like season 8. Like, she's riding on the dragons. Like, she's a badass right now.
Oh, dang. Tanya's hardcore.
Does that make you feel better, Tanya? You're season 8, Khaleesi.
I mean, I don't know, man. What is he going to say next? Like, he's also eyeing my mom, and she's like at the end. I'm like, look, I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna have my sister block him, and God, I'm gonna call out my mom and make sure she blocks him.
Oh my God, you may want to talk to your cousins and stuff too at this rate.
I mean, even your dad.
God, phone tree that.
Austin, you screwed up, dude.
I guess just like you're too insecure to handle Austin.
You just sleep next to your little Zippo lighters and do what you need to do, but that's ridiculous.
We're going to sleep next to something. It won't be Zippo lighters, though. Thank you, honey.
Oh, you used the honey.
All right.
Wow, this is ending well.
Speaking of lighters, I'm feeling a little fire here. So
Yeah.
this feels like the right time to ask. Tanya, would you be willing to go on another date with Austin? We'll pay for it.
You couldn't pay me to go out with him on another date.
Oh, we tried.
Yeah. It's shocking.
Fine, then. I'm just going to hit your sister and let you know right now.
Oh.
Thanks, hon, but both of us are way too classy for that crap.
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't be too sure. She's definitely the kind of girl who would fall for a fire trick. I know that.
Hey, wasn't me falling for anything. I thought you were a sweet, nice guy, and I was just wrong. Big mistake. Mistake on both our parts, I guess.
It's funny that you say it's like it's a big mistake, 'cause that's not what you were screaming when you were at my house.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. You're a one and done, man. That's all.
I like you, Tanya.
Well, no second date for you, Austin. I'm sorry.
I mean, that doesn't matter. Whatever. I'll be out with her sister by the weekend.
Well, if that doesn't work out, you can always slide into my DMs. Leave some comments on there, okay, bro?
Always falling for a fire trick, Jeffrey.
That's right.
You got a sister, Jeffrey?
When I think of hot first dates, I think of one thing. Hot melted cheese.
What?
Are you dating?
Dripping from a piece of cauliflower at the end of a really long, skinny fork. Oops. Did I get some of that cheese on my bare chest and now I have a 3rd-degree burn because we're eating fondue together? Yeah, that's right, baby. I should probably seek medical attention, but I'm not going to until this meal is done.
Oh my God, that is an image I'm never going to get out of my head.
That is a sexy first date. On the phone for a second date today is a girl named Liv, and that's apparently what she did on her first date with a guy named Mark. They went out for fondue. I don't know if it was as sexy as I made it sound, but that's at least what she said they did in her email. Liv, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Was that a really good recap of your date?
It was so accurate.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So your email said that you met the guy you want to call today off of Tinder, and you guys went out for fondue.
Yeah, we did, and yeah, I did.
All right, and did you like him a lot?
I really did. He was really funny and cute and kept burning things and dropping things, and I just liked that vulnerability.
How do you burn something with fondue, though? Because it's all just like liquid broth.
The bottom of the pot, man, it got scored.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't understand at all what you mean, but all right, we'll go with it. So you liked him. How many times did you guys talk before you actually went out since you guys met off Tinder?
We chatted on Tinder for a long time, but that was our first date.
And what was it about him on Tinder?
I just thought his pictures were cute, his profile was good, and he did look like his picture, which was nice for one.
Yeah, that's always refreshing.
And you look like yours?
Of course I do.
So tell us about your actual date with him. Did you go to a fondue restaurant or did you make fondue at home?
We went to a restaurant, and it was really fun, and I wanted to talk to him some more, but I was like, instead of buying another bottle of wine, why don't you just come over because I have some wine at my house,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know.
You're a little bit of bait to get him back to your place.
Yeah. So he totally came over, and we had another bottle of wine and made out for a while.
That's awesome.
Do you think that it was just like a Tinder hookup, though?
I don't think So because we went to dinner.
Oh, because we ate food, so there was obviously
Couldn't possibly
something
start. Well, did you guys hook up? You didn't. You just said you made out and drank wine.
You know, we did not hook up, but he could have if he wanted to.
If he would have made a play for it. So did he not try at all?
You know, I thought that things were going to go in that direction, but he said he had to work early, and so he took off. But it was only like 9:45 when he left.
Yeah, that is pretty early. Have you heard from him at all since?
We were texting back and forth a little bit, and then I asked him when he wanted to go out again, and that's when I didn't hear from him anymore.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. And
When
was he?
you guys are texting and then you go, hey, let's go out, and then you get nothing back.
It's not a coincidence.
How many times have you pulled up that text message alone just to stare at it, going like, what did I say wrong?
Shut up.
A
lot, yeah.
Yeah. When he left your house, did he leave abruptly?
No, he just excused himself. It was polite, but it was a little abrupt.
But he was still flirting with you via text after that.
Yeah, a little.
And a little bit until you asked him out, and then you got nothing.
Yeah.
And how long has it been since you heard from him?
Since our text conversation, it's been about a week.
About a week. Okay. And is there anything that you can think of that would make him not want to go out with you again?
No, I mean, the date was good. I looked hot. You know, it was good conversation, good smooching. I mean, like I said, I looked super hot.
That's always a plus. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Liv is on the phone with us. She wants us to call a guy named Mark today. They met off of Tinder, went out, had some fondue, went back to her place, made out a little bit, and then at some point, he said, I got to get up early for work, and left.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's not getting a call back from him. Liv, if you're as hot as you say you are, I don't understand why he's not calling you back, because Liv told us she's hot at least 4 times in the first segment for the second date. Liv, since we talked to you just a second ago, are you still hot?
Still hot and still modest.
Still hot,
Yeah,
still
I like
modest.
that. I like that, Liv. Is there any chance that maybe if you were to redo this again, you wouldn't move so fast with the guy? Do you think that's what went wrong?
I mean, it was just necking.
Yeah, Brooke didn't do that.
Oh, I was just saying, she said, like, well, it's his for the taking if he wants it.
Yeah, I didn't announce that he could have gotten lucky. I just know that I was interested.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to call him right now, get him on the phone, and get your second date, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mark, please?
This is Mark.
Hey, Mark, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Jubal?
Yeah.
From what?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Really?
Yeah. You recently went out with somebody and aren't calling them back, and they asked us to get you on the phone.
Okay. Wow.
Any idea who I might be talking about?
Oh, man. Might her name be Liz?
It might.
Oh, man.
Liv emailed us and said that you guys had a really good time, and she's confused why you won't text or call her back.
Oh, man, that is terrifying.
Whoa.
She doesn't understand why.
Did you say it's terrifying if she doesn't understand why?
Yeah, like that she doesn't understand why it's weird.
What?
Okay. Can you do us the favor and tell us why? She wants to know, and now I really want to know.
Well, I mean, you know, we go to dinner, we go to a fondue place, which is cool. Cheese is fun, you know. And she's pretty hot. You know what I mean? Like, she's hot.
We actually talked to her, and she did mention that she was looking very hot that night, and that she's hot, and it's weird that you're not calling her back because she's hot.
Yeah, it just kept going through my head, like, how is this woman single? Like, this is the kind of person you see with, like, a basketball player, like a professional basketball player.
She's like really hot.
She's super hot. She's sort of like dumb hot, you know?
Is that why you're not calling her back, because you think that she's dumb?
No, you know what I mean? Like, not literally stupid hot.
Oh,
but
you
it
mean
makes
like-
you feel stupid when you look at them.
Okay. Well, if she's so hot, then why are you blowing her off?
I mean, I know, like, this is the thing people say, like, crazy eyes, but, like, she definitely had crazy eyes.
Okay.
Then why would you go back to her house?
I mean, you know, my thing is, like, if they're just sort of quirky and weird, it's like, all right, we can have sex once, but I'm definitely not going to, like, call you again.
Well, once you got back to her house, what made you finally decide to leave? Because she told us that you guys were making out and you kind of shut it down early and went home.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the making out was fine. It was good. It was, like, a lot of energy. And then she stops, and she looks at me, like, those eyes, and she goes, oh, my God, I'm late. And at first I'm thinking, like, she's late for a period. Or she's
Yeah.
What? That's
What
the
are
first
you-
thing that you think
Well,
of?
whenever a girl says I'm late, that's the first thing that pops into my mind. Like, there's no way I could have got you pregnant. I just want you to let you know we've just been making out.
Yeah. I didn't even care. I was just, like, going through, like, the boring, normal things that could have been. And then she, like, runs upstairs. She has a 3-story townhouse. And she opens the balcony, and she has this, like, it's like a bag of breadcrumbs. And she's just, like, sprinkling them around. And I'm like, what is going on? She's not saying a word, okay? And then all of a sudden these crows just start swooping in. Like they were just waiting. Like they were waiting for her. Like, and I was just like, oh my God, this woman feeds crows.
So she was feeding the crows?
Yeah. And she's like, I have to feed them. I have to feed them. I love them. I love my crows. They come and I feed them and I take care of them.
A crow lady?
That's weird.
And she was talking to them, and she didn't even do like a weird baby voice to make it feel animated. She like used her normal voice to talk to them.
So
I was just like, I gotta make this is weird.
So after she fed her pet crows, did you continue to make out with her?
I mean, she tried. She went in for it, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do this a little longer. But, like, this thought just keeps going through my head. It's like, she feeds crows.
She's got pet crows.
I just don't want to, I can't stand by that behavior. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a party. Like, hey, this is my girlfriend Liz. She feeds crows. Like,
Yeah. All right, well, how would you handle it if I told you that she's on the phone listening right now?
Are you serious? What?
Yep. She's been listening to this entire conversation. Say hi, Liv.
Oh, my God.
Hi.
What the hell is going on?
You didn't call me back, and so I really wanted to find out what was up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were listening, you just heard.
Yeah, you could have told me instead of just ignore me.
What am I supposed to say? I think it's really unhealthy and strange that you feed natural scavengers that are terrifying and don't need your help.
I just really don't understand why crows bother you so much.
The crows themselves do not bother me. Me thinking about myself dating a woman who feeds crows in the middle of the night bothers me.
Crows come to me. I don't go to the crows. The crows come to me.
That's great. Then I'm sure you're going to have an easy time attracting a mate who loves feeding crows. Don't you want to feed crows with some dude who, like, his name is Raven and he just gets it? He gets you. You guys, like, write
you
poetry
could
together
really
about your
learn
crows?
something from the crows because they're loyal creatures. They mate for life. They're beautiful. You have a lot to learn.
We are not going to mate for life. We would argue for life.
You know what, Mark? You're so judgmental, and you have to live with that.
I am judgmental, and I do live with it because it helps me prevent myself from dating crow ladies.
Mark, don't you think, though, I mean, for once, like, you have a hot girl that is interesting.
For once? What are you, stalking me on Facebook?
I'm just saying, like, you were going off about how beautiful she was and that it's amazing to meet a beautiful woman who's not dumb. Like, she's got some other stuff going on.
That is the most depressing description of dating someone. Oh yeah, she's beautiful, like, but she's nuts, but like she's got a few things going on.
Well, Mark, I'm not even going to try anymore because I don't want to date you anymore. And I just want to let you know that crows, they remember faces. You just remember that. They remember human faces.
Are you threatening Mark with crows now, Liv?
No, I'm not threatening him. I'm just letting him know that the crows are going to remember.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what, Liv? If I see a crow in my neighborhood because of whatever black magic you're just trying to do on me right now, I'm going to get really pissed off. Okay?
Every crow that Mark sees from now on is going to think that you're sicking on him, Liv.
Yeah, you're making this worse for crows, Liv.
Well, at this point, I probably have to ask the question anyway. Mark, would you like to go out with Liv again? I will pay for a second date for you guys.
Oh, my God. Have you not been listening to the last 5 minutes of our conversation?
You know what? No, I don't want to go out with you anymore. And I wasn't kidding about the crows. They really are going to remember you.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, Mark, thank you for your time. Good luck with everything, okay?
Thanks.
All right. Hey, Liv,
Yeah.
we're cool, right? Me and you?
Yeah, we're cool.
All right. I just don't want to piss you and the crows off is all.